Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Rebel, and as always, I'm gonna do my disclaimer. I come with the parental advisory. I tend to cuss like a sailor. I could also talk like a pervert. So if you ain't into that, exit stage left. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings none, because I know I ain't everybody's cup of tea. And yes, I'm going to go through my Ccolor collection. If you didn't know what Ccolor is, Ccolor Cosmetics is a dupe brand, basically. And they seriously, like, dupe it out palettes to a T. And I know it's pretty controversial. A lot of people don't like dupe palettes, but there's times where people like me can't always afford the high end. So it's nice to have this brand that does that so I can have the same color story without the price. And like I said, if you're one of those that are against the dupes and everything, I'm sorry. I apologize, but I don't have an issue with them. I don't mind them at all. Like I said, I do like my high-end. Don't get me wrong. I do have a mixture of affordable and high-end. And I do like my high-end stuff. But I also like my dupe and my affordable stuff. So, and this is one of those brands I really like. Like I said, they dupe stuff out to a T. So whenever I am duping these with the high-end, if I have one, it's pretty much the same. The same layout, same colors, everything. I mean, there will be slight differences in colors sometimes because you can't always completely dupe out colors. It's going to be hard. So, yeah, let's go ahead and we'll jump into it. I'm going to start off with my metal. Like, it really matters if I start off with my metal tins, my metal palettes. But they do make some metal palettes. And this is the first one. This is the Cherry 12 color eyeshadow from Ccolor Cosmetics. There we go. And the lighting is a little wonky right now. As you see, it's super bright outside because of the snow. If you didn't know, we had snow here yesterday. So, still a lot of snow on the ground. It's making things super bright. So, which may work out to my advantage for a video. But here's the inside. As you can see, you can probably already guess what this is duping. This is the Naked Cherry dupe. And colors are pretty spot on. Let me go ahead and get closer. Because I do have the Naked Cherry palette. There we go. I don't want to really blind y'all. There. I do have the Naked Cherry. I have compared in a video before. I think I have compared. I don't remember now. But these are very close in colors and dupe and everything. They even give you a brush too. I like this palette. Matter of fact, I use this one quite a bit as just an everyday palette. I just turned to this one because it's cheap. I don't have to. I don't know if everybody else is like this. You can tell me in the comments down below. Do you hate using your high-end palettes? I hate using them. I love using them, but I hate it because I don't want to use them up. So it's like, I don't want to use them because they were expensive. So I'll usually just, for every day or just going to the store or just whatever, I just grab my cheap palettes and use those. So this was one of those that I turned to a lot. I really liked it. And I turned to it a lot. It is barely dents in the pan. It has good pigmentation. It does blend pretty good. I would say it blends spectacular. It is a little work, but I can manage. I can deal with it because you know me, I'm super impatient. I don't want to work for makeup looks because that's just the way I am. So the next one is Fairy Tale, and this one is dirty. I will warn you. I don't know how I got it so dirty. So this is Fairy Tale, and once again, it's a dupe, and it's a dupe for the Clover palette from Too Faced. Let me get you closer. I think my lighting is pulling a little bit red. Yeah, it is pulling red, probably because I'm so red. But this is a pretty close dupe. I don't have Clover to really compare the two, but from photos, it looks pretty similar to those colors. Do I dare say? I'll wait till the next palette before I say that. I'm not going to say that right now. But, yeah, this is a really good one. Like I said, it's the metal palette. And I like it. And by the way, most all these palettes, except for there's a few down here, I think is over 10. They're like $11, $12, something like that. But most all these were under $10. I haven't been giving you a price, but that's pretty much, yeah, these are under $10. So you can find coupon codes out there if you go looking around on YouTube. They do have some sponsored influencers that has 10% off coupon codes. Also, Ccolor is pretty good about having sales here and there, so you kind of keep up on their website. You can also sign up for the emails and, you know, get the, hey, we're having a sale email thing. So, okay, we'll move on to the next one. This is Fairy Tale 2. And I will say, I really like this palette. And it is duping the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette. And I did compare these two because I do have the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette. There we go. And this one did pretty well against the Too Faced one. Some of the colors performed better in this palette. Some of the other colors performed better in the Too Faced. There were some slight differences in colors, but once they were on the eyes, you could tell. But in the swatches, you could tell. So yeah, this is another great one. If you really wanted that Gingerbread Spice palette and wasn't able to get your hands on it, they still have this over at Ccolor. Excuse me, it gives you the exact same color story as that palette. It gets this one for under $10. Okay, this one. I don't even want to mention the name. You'll probably, once you see this palette, then you'll probably know. I don't want to talk about the dude. I don't like the dude. I don't like what he stands for anymore. I do have a palette in my possession from this idiot. Should I say idiot? But I don't like him. No, I don't like him. So when they came out with this one, I decided to give it a whirl. This is the Blue Sky palette. I still ain't gonna mention his name, but you can pretty much guess what this is duping. Was a very popular palette from Mr. Can't Relate. That's what I call him, Can't Relate. And I did have the version of Can't Relate palette. So I did do, and it's down in my playlist. There is a comparison of this to that other one, and I like this one better. I will just flat out say it. And it's really only because of the shade. I had hell with this shade. This is a blue glittery shade. It is so pretty. Well, I didn't really want to swatch because I don't have nothing. But there it is. Out of that other palette. And it's super pretty. And it stains. It's a super pretty shade. But just as soon as it got on my eyes went batshit crazy. Watering, itching, burning. It was horrible. And I've never had a reaction ever from makeup until that one. So I compared the two. Like I said, I like this one better. So the other one found a new home. The Can't Relate palette, it found a new home with a girl that doesn't mind. Well, it's a teenage girl, so she probably don't care. But don't care about the backstory to that dude. So they, whatever he is. So yeah, this is a really good dupe if you was wanting a blue palette, wanting that palette, and don't want to support the brand, they go for this one. This one was under $10, so it is cardboard. Cardboard. This is cardboard. This is plastic. So plastic case and everything. Let me see. Okay, put these back in order. These next two coming up, I think they're dupes to Ccolor Cosmetics palettes, but I'm not for sure which ones. This one, it might be one of her Christmas edition ones that she had a couple of years ago. I'm not too for sure. But this is the Ccolor Frost palette. This is super cute little package. This is just those standard cardboard packaging. Does come with a mirror. And this is the inside. This is very neutral. Very neutral. But sometimes you need a basic bitch look. You gotta have a neutral palette. So, this one was $7. There's some of these that are like this that are $7 on their website. So, and this one is good. It performs good. No complaints. Really about any of these. I don't have too much complaints with. Except for the cherry. The cherry one is probably, I would say, the worst one. But that one is probably the more finicky one of all their palettes. So this one's a good one though. And the next one I have is Juicy. And Juicy has a little bit of stainage. That's the front. That's the back. And they do put their ingredients list on there. Most of their stuff, if you are concerned, has talc and mica in it. I know some people are probably allergic to that. You can see how that stains. Mirror. And then this is the colors inside. Like I said, I think that these are both Ccolor Cosmetic dupes. This one is more warm toned with some pops of orange. Real pretty. Matter of fact, this one is really pretty orange. There we go. So, once again, $7 for this one. So, and they have a few more. I don't have the complete. I have quite a few Ccolor, so this video is going to be a while, probably. I do have a few, but I don't have the complete collection that they do have, because they have a lot of palettes on their website. Okay, this next one is the Ccolor Savannah palette. This is a Natasha Denona dupe. I don't remember which one it is. I know it's Natasha Denona because she came out with, has a mirror. She came out with the all matte neutral palette. And that's what it looks like. Like I said, this is all mattes, very neutral. You do get like an orange and like a forest green in this palette. This is a really good companion palette though to have for these neutral colors. Especially like I have one coming up that's just a total shimmer palette. To have with shimmer palettes or metallics or just whatever. This is a good one to have. It performs well, has good, what am I thinking? Pigmentation, there we go. It has really good pigmentation. It's just really good palette. I believe that these are $8. Not that expensive at all. Cardboard packaging. This one that's coming up, I really like. I don't use it a lot. I've got a tag bugging the shit out of me. Have you ever had one? Why they do that? It's driving me crazy, scratching my skin. Anyways, this one, I haven't used it a whole lot. But the times I've used it, I freaking love the looks. And as a matter of fact, I want to set it out on my vanity, so I will use it. Because this would be perfect palette for holiday right now. But this is the Ccolor Golden palette. It's a Natasha Denona dupe for the crap. I don't know what that palette was called. Very popular palette. You'll see the theme and you'll recognize it, I'm sure. Mirror, and then there it is. Golden something palette, but or I don't know. Anyways, this is a very gold heavy palette with a couple pops of green and then some neutral mattes to blend it all in. And it does, maybe it doesn't look like, but it kind of looks like, you know, all the golds are the same color, but they're really not the same. They're all different tones, and it's strange because usually I'll bitch because when they put, you know, a bunch of same color tones in one palette, it's like, that's stupid. But this is actually, I like it. We do have a duochrome right there, and right there is actually two of them. But just gorgeous, gorgeous metallic palette. I mean, chrome finishes to some of these, just beautiful. Don't need setting spray to really get them to stand here. Matter of fact, what the hell am I? Let's just go ahead and swatch ones, or a couple. Let's do a couple. Now this one is the duochrome, and it is kind of more of a topper in a way. Well, did I grab another topper? I think I did. Dumbass. Okay. I'll grab 3 of them. They are kind of more of toppers in a way, unless you use like a sticky base. And then you can build them up. But they have a lot of very fine glitter. Yeah, kind of glittery. But these are the two duochrome finishes. Of course, it's not showing up. And then there's a gold. So, beautiful, beautiful palette for $8. I would definitely recommend everybody go get this palette if you were into golds. This is beautiful palette. Beautiful. Sorry about that. Sneeze. So, I wanted to shut it off. I have 3 of the Unisex palettes. These are dupes to other palettes, of course. So I have 1, and I have 2, and I have 5. So I'll start off with 1. So Unisex 1 is cardboard packaging. These are the $12. I think that they're $12. They're the highest palette on their site. So, and this has a mirror, and this is what the inside looks like. And this is duping the Laura Lee. I think it's the cat's pajama palette that she has. But these pans are huge. You can see that they're very large pans. So I'm never going to go through these whole palettes. I'll tell you that already. It won't happen because there's a lot of eyeshadow there. They're really pretty. They blend well. I just don't really grab these that much. I did when I first got them because these were some, not their first palettes, but kind of, you know, not the newer ones. So I grabbed the newer ones more than I do these. But this is a good one. It has a very fall vibe feel to me. Fall, winter, so it's pretty. Okay, Unisex 2. If you could kind of see, it kind of is already resembling somebody, Mr. K. Relate, one of his palettes. I do not have that dupe. I never had that dupe. Same layout. And then here's the inside. So I don't remember which one this is exactly, but it was one of his first. Yeah, they're so dirty. One of his first palettes. But yeah, this one is a good one. Matter of fact, I've used that star quite a bit because these are such large. The pink. There we go. Dumbass. Okay. I've used that one quite a bit for like my looks because they are such large pans. I could get a larger brush of these to do a complete face whenever I'm doing that. So this is a good one, especially if you like I said, you like his palette, but don't want to basically pay for his mansion in the sky. You could go with this one, and it's only $11, where that one I think is like $40. So, or $12. I can't remember, but they are over $10, but they're well under $15. I know that much. Okay, this is Unisex 5. Unisex. I don't know why I call it Unisex. But anyways, I don't know why they would call them unisex. Anyways, pervert like me, it just gets me thinking about you know what. So, this is the inside of it. This is duping Ccolor Cosmetics. Is it her Limeade? Limeade palette? Limeade something? Something like that. It's the Ccolor Cosmetics one is what it's duping. I've used this one a few times, but it's more on that pastel side, and I'm not really much on pastels. So, it's okay. The formula is fine. That's fine and everything, but the color story is kind of meh. You know, it just doesn't fit what I like doing. But I still use it from time to time. So, especially if I need those kind of colors. Okay, now we got my stack here. So I have the Dupe 2? Or Dope, sorry. Dope 2, not Dupe. Dope. Okay. Dope 2. I am such a dope. Cardboard, as usual. Mirror, as usual. And this is a... I don't remember what that palette was called. It's the Manny MUA. It was his first palette. I don't remember what it was called. But this is the dupe to that. It works well. It has a very neutral side. And then you kind of have a rainbow side. So you can mix the two. You could do this side or you could do this side by itself. Or just however. It is really good. I've used it a few times. Now keep in mind though, when I say a few times, I have over 150 palettes. So not every one of them is going to have big additions in them because I have such a large collection. So, but like I said, I have used this a few times and it performs fine, works fine. It's a good neutral side. It has the colors I like using. And then the rainbow side itself is really pretty good. I would say really good, pretty good pigmentation. I've had better, but I've had way worse than this. So I would say overall it's a good palette. $9 or $10 for this one, I believe. Now these are some of the newer ones they've been coming out with. I know the dupe for this one. This one is the Dusk to Dawn palette. In the back. With the mirror. And here's the inside. Now this is the ABH Jackie Ida palette dupe. Very pretty palette. I do like this one a lot. And I freaking, that's the best shade right there that Ccolor's ever made. And I will show you. Super buttery, soft, creamy. I love rubbing my finger in it just the way it feels. So pretty metallic. You don't need nothing for that one. It just goes on that metallic-y. It is so pretty. Focus, damn it. There we go. It is so metallic-y, so pretty. Like I said, you don't need a sticky base. You don't need to wet your brush with setting spray to get that. That's already going on by itself. So, like I said, I'll show you one more time. The dupe. Oh, let me see. I can't see. Okay. That is the Jackie Ida dupe. And I did want the Jackie Ida palette, and I just never did do it. Then when I see this one come out, it took me a minute to realize that color story, because I fell in love with the color story. I'm like, I like that now. Who is it? And then I finally put two and two together, and it's the dupe for Jackie Ida. So, yeah, I like that color story. This one is the Diamond 14 color eyeshadow palette. And my girl over in Monty's Life, featuring Beauty. I think they're coming to get me. You hear them? They're coming to get the nut. But I think she was the one that told me the dupe for this because I wasn't too for sure. But it's same packaging, same mirror. And this is an all shimmer foil type palette. I think, like I said, I think it was her. I could be wrong. If one of my other girls said it, I'm sorry. Let me know down below that I was dumbass and I said. Anyways, I think it's a Fenty Beauty dupe is what I think Monty said. So, and I'm not too up to date with Fenty Beauty. So I don't know a lot about her stuff or anything, or like the color stories and stuff. So forgive me. Like I said, I just haven't seen nothing from Fenty Beauty that I've really liked. And to be quite honest, I don't really even care for this color story. But I got it on a sale and it was cheap. So I decided to go ahead and get it because I do like some of the shades in here. But I just think it's kind of a boring, basic palette. I really think it's like a basic color story that we get all the time in other palettes. So it's not bad. It's not a bad palette at all. It works fine. I've used it several times just to do a all over shimmer look with it. And it's worked fine. I haven't had to use like glitter glues or nothing like that. So I was talking about this. It's okay. It's not a bad palette, but it's just not my color story. There we go. Okay. Let's talk about this one. I still don't know. Unless it's an ABH dupe, I'm really not for sure what the dupe is. So maybe if you look at this, you can tell me down below. This is the Cabana Palette. There's a lot of fire trucks going by down the outside. I mean, not down my road, but a couple of roads over. We have like a main, not really a main road, but like a little highway road. I can hear them all the way out here. So this is the Cabana. I get so sidetracked. like I said, squirrel. That's just me. This is a Cabana. And I think it is an ABH dupe. I just can't pinpoint. My nose is itching. Which one it is. Exactly. So, there's the layout. And all I've done is swatch this one, to be truthfully honest. I have not used this one yet. I don't know why. It's just not screaming to me right now. I got it at the beginning of fall-ish, late summer. So this color stories are really screaming to me right now. I typically don't, oh, well, these colors go with this time of season, these colors. I do in a way, and then I don't. But this to me screams more in the spring. I don't know why. So maybe when spring rolls around, I'll start grabbing at it. So like I said, the swatches come out fine on this one. I have not used it to let you know how it performs or anything. It is pretty in a way, but then it is kind of basic if you take away like those two colors there, then you just get, or and then take away that one. It's kind of basic in a way, but it's still pretty. So maybe one of these days I will use it and I'll let you know how it is. So the next one and last one in my collection is Jungle Fever. And this is another one. Again, I'm not for sure what it's duping. It's the back. But I like this one. I have used this one quite a bit during Halloween. It's a very fun palette. This is a really pretty color here too. This orangey metallic is very pretty. But this is a really fun palette. I do like this one. It works really well. We do have mattes. I would say metallic. These are more shimmers than they are metallics or foils. So it's just really mattes and, yeah, shimmers basically. So, like I said, if you know what dupe this one would be, let me know down below. I said, I can't figure it out on my own. I have looked and looked and looked, and maybe it's a company I'm not familiar with. That's why I haven't figured it out yet. But it's a fun palette if you like colors. I do like a lot of colors in my palettes. Oh, my nose is gonna go. Okay. But this is a really good colorful palette. So that is all I have right now of Ccolor palettes. Like I said, if you have not checked them out, I would highly recommend checking them out. Super duper affordable. I think they do free shipping after $25. So that's not that bad. You can get several palettes with free shipping. I think always find coupon codes. Like I said, look up YouTubers that talk about them. Don't look at me because I'm a peon in this big world here. So they don't know who the hell I am. So I ain't got no coupon codes or nothing. But you can look up others, and if they probably will have them because they have more than 150 subscribers. So, but yeah, look up their codes, get those 10% off codes. That even knocks them down even more. So definitely give them a try. I think for the most part, a lot of my Rebel squad out there, I think you all do have Ccolor. I think you have followed my lead and you have tried Ccolor. So if you have, let them know down below what you think of your Ccolor palettes. If you like them, you hate them, you think I'm full of shit about them, whatever you want to put, let them know down below. Like I said, I really like it. I don't have an issue with them duping. It saves me money, and then plus it gives me some content I can use, because if I have the high end, I can get these dupes and I can compare and I can get a video out to you guys. So anyways, thanks for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing. I'm like slowly climbing that ladder of, do I dare say it, being an influencer? No, I'm not an influencer. I'm just the nut that y'all watch. That's all I am. I'm just your variety show. So, thank you for watching, subscribing, liking. And like I said, I've seen a lot, and I'm going to throw this out there for my girls. We are in the, do I dare say, peon club? we don't have a lot of followers. We have this little group of women that I've grown accustomed to and get to know and just love them. We don't have a lot of followers, and I have been noticing a lot of big YouTubers, they're starting to lose their coin because I guess the algorithm on YouTube has changed again. And so they're begging for people to like them, and comment, and subscribe, and share, and do all that. So I want you all to do the same thing. You don't have to for my videos, but go ahead, if anything, at least give a like. The like will help out the channels to be seen, basically. You know, the more likes and stuff, comments, interactions, the more likely that channel is going to be shown whenever there's a recommendation. So help out the smaller YouTubers by liking, by commenting, by subscribing to their channels. And let's help out the small people. Because, to be truthfully honest, I think we put out better content than these larger creators do. I feel we're more authentic. We're more genuine. You know, I don't have a studio. I'm in my living room. I have my Christmas tree. This is who we are. And I like this better, to be quite honest. I like it when people are showing me their lives and stuff and being genuinely who they are. I'm generally white trash. So, hello, this is me. So anyways, like I said, go help out your favorite YouTuber by liking and commenting and doing all that wonderful stuff. You may also check the subscribe button too, because I see a lot of people are saying that they're being unsubscribed for people here and there. So, and it's happened to me. I've had channels to just disappear off of my list, and then I go back and look and I was unsubscribed, but I didn't even do it. So definitely make sure you're still subscribed too. But anyways, I'm out, guys. You all have a great day. See you soon. Bye.